Jeremiah Craig coming at you for Coffee and Music, number 1679, right here in Ithaca, New York. Happy Wednesday to you. We're getting on through the week, trying to stay cool while we're at it. I know it's pretty hot all over the East Coast, at least. So I hope you're staying cool out there. Good morning to you guys. Happy Wednesday. Let's get to it. Whew. Got a tune I want to start out with from my album Life is for Taking Chances. That's on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and everywhere else. And this one is called Dusty Vines. It's about the wine that they make out in Arizona, which only has 2 seasons. Well, at least Phoenix, anyways. Hot and hotter, right? How's it going, Brian? Good to see you. Freddie Marty's in the house. How's it going, Cohen? Good to see you, Cohen Taylor. Here's some Dusty Vines to get us kicked off here on this beautiful Wednesday. Yo, Primas, 89 NJ Guy, Francisco, good morning. Good morning to you guys. Let's get it going here with this song about the wine that they make out in Arizona. It's called Dusty Vines. The blood of the land is in the body of the West, and you can tell around harvest time. Yeah, the fruits of labor make it a grand one to savor, along with the struggle in the vine. You can make it on down to the Cochise County line, with the arid air in your nose. Taste the toils and the triumphs, and feel the trails of the migrants, without leaving to see where it grows. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky, and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the West is still wild when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Yeah. This has been the land of the fighters since we learned what it offered, and it's always rewarded the tough. These vines would make those old gunfighters proud, surviving no matter how rough. For in this old desert, you gotta take what you can get, and get while the getting's good on the land. When the hard winds bring in the rain from the south, you can get clusters that fit in both hands. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky, and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the West is still wild when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. It's the wine from these dusty vines. I'm going up on the mesa with my dusty vino, and I'm watching the sun go down. I revel in the land's beauty and the wine in the glass, and the fact that it came from its ground. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. I said the West is still wide when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Woo! Dusty Vines. Kevin thinks I'm in a bowling alley. That's got to be the coolest, badass bowling alley that I'd ever seen. With all the cowboy boots. How's it going? Good to see you. Good morning. We got Nina in the house. We got Lucas in the house. How's it going? Sold to Grimes. Good morning from Canada. Yo, Gabe Wright in the house. Good morning, Remy. Remy, thank you for the super chat tip. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys. Let's go. Wine plus coffee plus music. Let's do it. Gotta chill that wine today. You know what I'm saying? Whoo. Yo, how's it going? Aro Hollow, good to see ya. Carlos, good morning. Gabe wants to know when Montana Moon is coming to Spotify. I'll answer that. If you guys let me know what your boots are of the day, what are your cowboy boots of the day, let me know in the live chat right now. So I'm kind of making business decisions. And every time I put up an album on Spotify, I might invest some amount of money in it or some amount of time in it. It's either more money or more time. And never have I ever made any money off of it at all. I actually make just as much, if not more, doing the live streams every single day. So it makes more sense for me to do coffee musics than for me to do put any more music up on Spotify, because Spotify does not pay shit. They don't give a shit about musicians and artists and stuff. So I've had to make business decisions. So once I have enough disposable income that I can spend on recording sessions, or enough time that I can turn away from trying to meet rent, then I can record some new stuff. But I don't see that happening anytime soon with the way things are. So who knows? You're just going to have to tune in for coffee music, and I'm going to play that song next because that is exactly what we need. We need to be thinking about cold Montana winters on a day like today. So Montana Moon coming up next. Gabe Wright, thank you. I'm glad you like that song, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, boots of the day, let's go. I'm going with some Wingtip Wednesday celebratory boots. That's right. I got the Tony Lama 6951 boots here. So, they got the Lizard wingtips. Gotta love it. Beautiful cognac foot and counter. A little bit taller of a heel, around 2 inches tall, and it comes up about 12 inches tall after that. So, had to celebrate some Wingtip Wednesday. This is a nice traditionally made boot as well, so it's going to breathe really well on these hot summer June days. Let's go. Gabe Wright's going with some Tony Lamas too. That's what I'm talking about. Tony Lama twins. Let's go, Gabe. Woo! Yesterday was your birthday, Nina. Happy birthday. And happy National Day in Slovenia. Awesome. What a great celebratory week. Hopefully they got some fireworks and stuff for you. Of course, the fireworks are for Nina's birthday, not for Slovenia National Day. Robert is rocking some higher Sawyer boots today. That's what I'm talking about. Brian Board going with some Hondos for Hondo Hump Day. It's the 2645s again. And Lucas is also going with some BNVs again. This time it's the green full quill ostrich boots. Let's go. Let's go. Just rocking the Vans today. It's too hot, Freddie says. I don't blame you. Oh, you got those narrow square toe boots. The Farini boots. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta love the narrow square toe, huh? Might go buy another pair today. Oh, today's boot shopping day, Gabe? Where you going boot shopping? We gotta know what you're thinking about getting. All right, here's some Montana Moon, Gabe. I'm glad you like this song. Let's think of the Montana winters here in this song. Let's envision that. If you're in the area that's pretty hot today, I know I am. So here's Montana Moon. Montana moon shining off the snowy plains. I'll be home soon, staying true to my lanes. Yeah, the dogs proved themselves past the panhandle, and I dug out my truck stop shower sands just to go inside and warm my toes. Then we slept in the storm for an hour or two before it died down, which was our cue to move on through towards home. Montana moon lights my way on a shortcut through the res. That golden loom unravels a few shining threads. Recommendation from whitefish in-laws who joined me in their hunting draws. So this route drew out many gleaming eyes. And after I lost one honey in Flagstaff to a station change and a 7-point rack, I'm thankful for your light in these December skies. Montana moon, stealing the warmth from the rest stop air. Without much room, I pull into the last spot with care. All of my fellow road souls are sleeping soundly, dreaming of warm cakes and coffee with their folks around the Christmas tree. And I too bundled up for the night, covered my windows from your ambient light, to sleep until I was woken by the freeze. Montana moon, I must say farewell as we come closer to Belfouche. I'll be back through in a year to see your midnight winter hues. Yeah, the car stopped on the side of the highway. I kept you on my mind all day. Careful on the ice where the road softly winds. I just kept my momentum alone in the sound of these old diesel drones so I could be home for Christmas time. That is Montana Moon. Montana Moon. Woo, buddy. Let's go. Thinking some Ariat boots, maybe another pair of Justins. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, Gabe. Have a good one, Lucas. Thank you so much for dropping by and tuning in to Coffee Music 1679. Cheers. Going to Boot Barn. Yeah, definitely try on a bunch of stuff. Definitely try on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, right? Trip with Phil. We went all across Montana. Not during the winter time though. That was during it. This song was written during a different time when I was driving back home for Christmas with the two dogs, and I was just sleeping in the car, and it was cold. It was cold, so wrote that song from driving home for Christmas. But yeah, it definitely has those vibes too. That always reminds me of my trip with Phil across Montana and everything. What a great time. We did that a couple times, actually. Such a good experience with Phil from Hondo Boots, visiting all those stores out there, making some great connections, learning about, what styles people like in different areas. It was a pretty big eye-opener for me, traveling to all those different states, and even just states next door to each other. They switch up their preferred cowboy boot styles quite a bit. It's very interesting and fun to experience and learn. So, does anyone else feels like their foot looks small in traditional toe and round toe, or is it just you? No, it's definitely those older boots, like the Tony Lamas that I got, or even just the Boulets that I got. The older style boots are smaller because they don't have to be filled with the insoles, right? I'll show you. I'll show you. Do I have an example right here? All right. Yeah, right here. Check this out. So this is an Ariat, right? They are smaller. These two boots are exactly the same size. 12B, 12B. Check it out, though. Like, the Tony Lama is objectively smaller than what the Ariat is, right? And that's because the Ariat has to put all this extra stuff in here, right? They got to have room for their insole. They got to have room for all the other stuff that they put in there, like they put in some composites under that. So the newer boots are bigger. It's not just you, Remy. It's not just you. They are bigger and they look bigger. The heel base is wider as well. As you can see, there's just more stuff. There's just more stuff in newer boots. And that's why they look bigger, because they are bigger. And that's why, another reason why I say that if you guys want to stay cool in the summertime is to wear the traditional made boots. There's less stuff in here, and it's just gonna breathe better in the summer and keep your feet cooler than the newer boots will, unless you go with like a brand that focuses on traditionally made stuff like Blackjack or Hondo. And if you're used to square toes, going round will look smaller. Yeah, totally. How's it going? Nah, well, good to see ya. That's what I'm talking about. Cheers. Hope you're enjoying the cowboy boot adventure. Traditional all the way, Lucas. Let's go. Good morning, Denver. How's it going? It's an optical illusion sometimes. Sometimes it is. Those newer boots though, they got so much extra stuff in them. All right. Whew. It's warm. I gotta log off here and turn on the fans in here. So let's get at it here on this beautiful Wednesday. Stay cool out there. You know how we do it. Kick ass. Take names. Have a little fun while we're at it. Love you guys so much. Hope you have a spectacular Wednesday. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be on Instagram at 9 a.m. Eastern Time for coffee music number 1680. Until then, Wish you guys the best. Kick ass, take names, have a little fun while we're at it, and I'll see you around. Cheers. Have a good one. Let's go.